Here's all the parts I'm going to be using. It's a rough country 6-inch lift. Front and rear cross members, brackets for the sway bar, drop brackets for the differential, skid plate. I won't be using those because I have airbags already. The new knuckles, BDS, upper control arms, lift blocks for the back. These are the Iron Country mud terrains, 35, 12.5, 18s. Oh yeah, today's the day. There's all the parts.
Are you washing these or should I take this stuff out?
Oh, just talk during the video. Can we try this again? Will you shut the fuck up? Didn't I just say I was gonna take a video first? Oh yeah, today's the day. Start putting all these parts on. Alright, now we're at the A-arms are off. Over here. And over there. Front differential's out. This is where the differential breather tube is. Thought it was going to be up here a little higher. I was looking up here the whole time and ended up way down here. The only thing that sucks is this bolt right here. There's a bolt in the front here. If you remove this from the steering rack, the rack will drop just enough. That way you can get that top bolt out. This top bolt right here. That one's kind of a pain in the butt. Comes in from the front. I was able to use a couple long extensions and I was able to get the impact up in there to get it off. So far, all the rough country instructions have been pretty good. The only thing I found every once in a while is the bolt size didn't match, or the socket size didn't match what they had. So, now, time to cut this. You gotta cut the driver's side. Original cross member mount. You gotta cut that somewhere back here. I'm about to tape the templates on it and get it cut. Hopefully this thing's sitting on 35s later. Here is the cross member marked. Well, let's get to cutting. It's the next step. Cut this cross member out. The coilovers are removed. Now time for the new upper control arms. BDS upper control arms. Stock upper control arm. Way better. Here's the differential with the brackets on it. I'm about to put them back in. These bolts, it says it's got to go from the front of the truck back. Same with that one. The picture on that one looks like it goes from the back of the truck forward. Now the hard part, getting this back in. Alright, we got the lower control arms back on. The brake line brackets are moved down. Hopefully the brake lines are out of the way. Got the new rear cross members in. Now it's time to install the new coilovers. Here is the back on the one side is done. I got airbags, so I'm gonna have to order a spacer for in between there and there. I'll call them tomorrow and see what size spacer to order. A little ramp part goes towards the back. It's supposed to tilt the rear end up a little bit. It helps with the pinion angle. Back was 40. Now it's about 45. the front. So it's 38 to that mark. About 45 and a half. The front will probably settle a little more. And I had to adjust the coilovers all the way down. I don't like the back of my truck sitting any lower than the front. 35-inch spare does fit in there, barely, but it does fit. Oh yeah. I mean, look at that. Still got to get in alignment. That's Friday. And then I can drive it again. Here's what I'm using for the rear. Airbags. 4-inch airlift spacers. And these Daystar cradles. Supposed to make it so the back will flex a little more. The airbag can disconnect from this. Or it never really gets connected to this. It just sits in the cradle. That way it doesn't end up ripping the airbag when you're articulating. I feel like this is going to be too thick, but we'll see. I think I'm going to end up taking this apart somewhere or cutting a little bit out of this. I don't know. We'll try it out for a little bit. Here's what the airbag spacers and cradles look like. I feel like it's a little too compressed right now, but we're going to have to see if I can get any more flex out of it, because there is a bump stop inside the airbag. So we'll see how it works out. Little trail test. We'll go from there. Here is the finished product with the lift. 35, 12 and a half, 18 Ironman all country mud trains, fuel vapor, 18-inch by 9, matte black double dark wheels. Kind of got like a different tint to them if you look at them sideways. The BDS upper control arm. There's the Vertex coilover with the remote reservoir. It's looking pretty good, I think. Here's a front view. The only problem I've had so far is the front crash bar on the driver's side has been rubbing. When I get a new bumper, I'll remove that. Hopefully that bumper will be here this week.